with the basketball. Ball. And a nice finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
McCollum curling inside. 49 wins for the Trailblazers last year. That was good for third in the West. Jay, what's your projection for this season?
Well, the projection is that they can't afford to stumble out of the gates, which they've done over the last couple of seasons. Unfortunately, I think this team is stagnant to a certain degree. They have great talent, but I don't think they have the pieces to win in the gauntlet of the West.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. LBJ to Kyle Kuzma. Ball. Al-Farouq Aminu snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lillard to McCollum. Tyson Chandler pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
LeBron James sends it away. McCollum. Almost unlucky bounce.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Lillard. Oh, had him going there for a second. Screen coming to Lillard. Trying to cash in, and the finish. Jay, that was unguardable.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
LeBron James with the rock. Sizing up the defense. James knocks it down from mid-range. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Enes Kanter missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
James, his first effort off the mark. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. McCollum against the great shot blocker Chandler. Just off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Chance here for LeBron. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
to McCollum. And it's Cantor. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lakers ball. And he'll head to the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. And look out.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Here comes the screen. Lillard on the drive, but he can't finish. It's James controlling the offense. And 2 points to the board.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads 4. Has a chance. It's good.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Lillard. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Los Angeles has the basketball. To James. Curling inside. Yusuf Nurkic with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Hood. LeBron James. Huge block. Couldn't keep it in. It's out on Tyson Chandler. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off the Lakers. So it remains Portland basketball. Portland down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Hood to Lillard. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope swats in. Lakers at the controls right now. James. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Off the assist.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
James to Caldwell-Pope. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
LBJ has it. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Lakers fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss. When she said they're not Laker fans, so they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Substitutions. Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Lillard to McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not that time. He misses. Los Angeles, they have it to James. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Lillard. 4-3. And Damian Lillard, right in his wheelhouse, hits the catch-and-shoot 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Lillard. Count it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Lonzo with it. They're down 3. James. Here comes the screen. Rondo sizing up the all-star Lillard. To James. Shot clock winding down. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw.
McCollum into the front court. Leads 1. Not that time. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lillard. Oh, he had him there for a second. To McCollum. Lillard. JaVale McGee able to recover with the block. And it's Kanter. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Lonzo Ball sizing up McCollum. Now Ingram down low. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Ball with the basketball. They trail by 2. Ingram defended by Yusuf Nurkic. Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what... you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
It's Portland ball. McCollum.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not going down here. Ball. Baseline drive, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Ball into the front court. Down 3. Down for McGee. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Trailblazers with the basketball. To Kanter. JaVale McGee. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Ball.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
The assist from number 3.
Ball with it up top. Down a point. Count the basket at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Good, off a spin.
The assist from number 00, Enes Kanter.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. The Blazers have the lead.
Thanks for joining.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Portland has the ball. Take stock of the floor. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Al-Farouq Aminu with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Here comes the screen. LeBron James matched up with Aminu. To Ball. James. And that's rebounded by Portland. Lillard. Shot from in close, no good. To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma to Ball. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lillard.
Yep, I got him. Here we go.
Oh, had him going there for a second. To McCollum. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Lillard. Here comes the screen. Ball to James. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Scores from the post.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Lakers ball. Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
To McCollum. Defense, making the ball carrier work. A fundamental shot right there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here comes the screen. Enes Kanter sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kuzma. To Ball. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Shot by Ball, no good. Kyle Kuzma rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Short jumper won't fall. To Lillard. Cantor. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Cash is in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
McCollum. Ball. Brings the rock up court. Oh, emphatic slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Double, double, double.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
James to Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Lonzo Ball, defended by Al-Farouq Aminu. James to Ball. Shot clock violation. Shot by Lonzo there, no good. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Portland's got it. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Add 2 points to the board.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Lillard. Flushes it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Can't get the bounce. Lillard to Cantor. To McCollum. Down to 5 on the 24. Dame rises and hits off a killer step back.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Rondo up against the Weber State product. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Cantor.
Here we go. I got him.
To Rodney Hood. Lillard trying to cash in. Not that time. Wide open look, won't go. Kanter to Lillard. Here comes the screen. Lillard to Kanter. And scores. Strong take.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Los Angeles has the basketball. And Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Substitution being made in this one.
Stepping in for the Portland Trailblazers, number 30.
Rondo, defended by Lillard. Going to launch, beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Lillard. To Kanter. Gets to the basket and scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lillard.
I got ball.
I got this now. Let's go.
From long range. Damian Lillard. Not much more the defense could have done. Hits a contested three.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
I got him.
Lillard.
Here we go.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Get over, get over.
Screen coming. Late heave to beat the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. This was... Lillard.
Double team. Here we go.
Count the bucket for 2.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Great feed. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To McCollum.
Don't let split. Don't let split. Let's cut. Let's cut.
To Lillard. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Here comes the screen. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard. Has a chance. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Lonzo with it. Down a bundle. To Kyle Kuzma. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Short jumper off the mark. To Ball. Short jumper misses. To Lillard. Has a look. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. It's Portland ball.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
James into the front court. His guys down big. To Ball. To Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma. Cleans it up. And count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lillard. To McCollum. It's Lillard for two. Shot by Lillard, no good. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. All lined up and ready for the jump. Cantor. To Lillard. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
James to Ball. Trying to cash in. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Count it. In the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Trailblazers got the win in a close game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup. These These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Coyne and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot, but for good reason. There's been high expectations since he stepped onto the basketball scene, and his experience playing across the globe has helped prepare him for this new journey in the league. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next. That's all for now, but keep it locked here for all the latest. For Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. You